Mary Pence, a longtime DCAACP member, I guess a founding member.
I have been a member of DCAACP since it first began, I believe.
Well, I was at that training in 2006 that a lot of us who then became the founding board of DCAACP.
I am Sarah Zimmerman, and I'm a founding member of DCAACP.
I'm Carol Miller, and I've been a member of DCAACP for quite a few years.
I remember the very early days of DCAACP when we were a group of us had just done a training and we had no idea what we were doing.
I had like really strong opinions.
This was before we even really fully developed the idea of coaches, but it was the three of us sort of stumbling through our first case.
We were really committed to this process, and it really, just going through the training had a huge impact on us.
Here was this way of thinking about the work that felt so right and obvious.
I've been a member of DCAACP for about 8 years. I joined in 2009.
I've been a member of DCAACP for about 7 years.
I've been a member of DCAACP for about 7 years.
I'm not a DCAACP member, but I hope to be one day.
I've been a member of DCAACP for 3 years.
We're a family with people at different levels of development now.
It's fascinating to see what it has grown to.
It feels really amazing to be sitting here talking about 10 years of DCAACP.
The first word that I think of when I think of DCAACP is compassion. It's very polite, very welcoming, very warm, and it's unusual to get that in the DC area.
Food, because we're always eating.
It's fun, lighthearted. It's as if everybody's had wine in them when they really haven't.
First word that comes to my mind is friendly.
We laugh and have fun together.
When we all went on a Segway tour to see if that would be a good activity for when the forum was going to be in Washington, D.C.
So many great adventures that we've had, traveling all over the country.
I remember meeting the folks in DCAACP when I was at the IACP convention in New Orleans.
A lot of us didn't know each other that well.
We all danced down Bourbon Street together, and I realized this is a group of people that I really want to hang out with.
Some of us got to know each other a lot better. My thoughts are a little fuzzy, so I'm not actually remembering.
I love the DCAACP holiday party.
Actually, what we call it is the DCAACP holiday party.
Our skits and singing is, they're hilarious.
I love that no talent is required.
One year I did do haikus.
Kate Scharf put on a kimono, put her glasses down at the end of her nose, and I don't remember all of the lines to the haiku, but I do remember the end.
I think it was like a performance art piece almost.
Flip charts line the wall. Effing pick one already.
It could have used some kind of parental advisory stamp. I thought I would just do a short one today just to sum up my feeling about the DCAACP holiday party. Fave night of the year. We are so funny. Oops, went blue again.
DCAACP has been very important to me over the last 10 years.
Working with people in DCAACP is a very rewarding experience.
From the start, DCAACP was a warm and welcoming community for everyone.
The hidden bonus has been the universe of people who are now a part of my life. They're a part of my life all year long.
I consider the people at DCAACP not only colleagues but also friends.
I really feel like it's deepened my professional relationships.
I feel blessed to have such a special community to work with and socialize with and network with.
We're committed to establishing collaborative as a community, but we also practice it in our daily interactions with each other.
DCAACP has changed my life. My relationships with my colleagues are richer, deeper, and add something to my life that I couldn't have imagined.
It has really transformed my life both professionally and personally.
It's unique because we are interdisciplinary teams, we're cross-fertilizing, exchanging ideas. It affords me the opportunity to get to know
other professionals as well as people from my own field.
What I am so grateful for in DCAACP is our mental health professionals.
Really appreciate learning from each other and from the different professions.
But you mental health professionals talk to us about the marital dynamic and help us to see the role that both parties have in what's going on.
It's just broadened my perspective. I've learned a lot. I've made new friends.
It makes such a difference in what happens in the case.
The thing I like the most is the learning that's happened.
It's changed the way I think, the way I talk.
DCAACP is unsurpassed in its work to educate us all.
Who would have known that I would fall in love with the word options?
The meetings are fantastic.
I learn something new every time I come to a training or a dinner or just chat with any of the colleagues at CPC.
The energy and the new thinking and the challenge, and it's just felt like home for many, like since the beginning.
What I really value about DCAACP is the support, the intellectual stimulation, and the sense of community.
And I remember when I worked on my very first case that I was really struck by, sort of the teamwork that happens as a result of this wonderful sense of community that we have.
Being part of a community that promotes peace is also really meaningful to me.
Over the years have developed wonderful friendships and bonds, and love working with the folks here, because when you wake up and you have a case with people that you know and you've known over the years and you trust, it just makes life so much easier.
To be able to share the responsibility and the anxiety for trying to come up with a solution.
We're a diverse group of a variety of professionals and backgrounds.
Everybody kind of comes to the table with a commitment to working together in a respectful and dignified and caring way.
We respect each other, we learn together, and we have really grown through the years.
What I didn't know about collaborative practice in 2005 when I trained was how much it would change me.
Those business relationships, a lot of them have become friendships long term.
Happy 10th birthday, DCAACP.
I do feel that we are part of a movement, we are part of a peacemaking revolution. This is the revolution that we wanted, and it's important work that we're doing.
I'm so grateful for all the friendships and professional relationships I've developed, and I'm just so glad to be part of this group.
Happy 10th anniversary, DCAACP. Here's to 10 more years of working together collaboratively for the betterment of families, ourselves, and the collaborative process.
I'm proud to be a member of DCAACP. I'm proud to be on the board.
I'm proud and happy to be a part of this group.
I cannot really imagine life without it now.
DCAACP is a great community. I'm very thankful to be a part of it.
I love you all.
I'm looking forward to more years of collaborating. You ready?
Can we start over?
Happy birthday, DCAACP. I am so glad I found you, and I love being a member.
And being present next year.